B75 UPZ. Got Dream Girl today. And it's not my first Honda that I've had and everything in a long time, because if y'all recall, a few weeks ago I was able to drive Honor Roll. I thought this was Honor Roll, this Celebrity B76. Basically, like when I tried to drive it that day, unfortunately, things didn't work out properly. That armrest is a little messed up, but you know, it happens. So working from 6:15 officially to 3 p.m. That's right. Via was able to text all the drivers on Wednesday, and it's like, if anyone would like to extend their hours, just let us know. So for both today and all next week, I'm working until 3 p.m. And it's kind of funny because literally this morning I was about like every few months and everything, got to update the insurance information and everything just to make sure that all the drivers are still legit, and I completely respect that. It's just initially I woke up this morning and my account was suspended even though I submitted all the information. So like, if it didn't go through for today, I was literally gonna go watch the new Spider-Man movie. So, you know, thankfully everything works, but as for today, we'll see how it goes. Yes, I'm looking at the floor, sorry about that. So waiting here at McDonald's. Yes, it's the same McDonald's I almost fought at on Tuesday. Like, I gotta say, I was able to try the Bacon Caesar McCrispy over the week and everything, like literally the next day back home on Staten Island, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good, I will say that. Like, if you haven't tried it, I would definitely encourage it. So right now, just waiting for breakfast. I had to leave the house in a haste because of the suspension problem, and basically, like, I'm happy I don't do face reveals on my video yet, because I honestly look really disheveled, and I'm only talking a lot because there's a song playing in the background and I don't want to get a copyright strike. 6:56 right now, and I basically had an RER. I finished an RER over here to Exchange Place, and all three passengers I've driven before, and all three passengers love the fact that I take shortcuts and everything. One girl was asking, like, do you live in Jersey City? And I had to clarify the fact that I live on Staten Island, but I got friends and family that live around here and everything. Like, my paternal grandmother, who's still alive, like, she lives over in the Heights, and, you know, my best friend has a place over on Jersey Avenue, so, you know, I've gotten familiar with a lot of the places and everything. And not to mention, I've been driving for Via for 4 years and everything. And prior to that, like, I've been meeting up with friends in like downtown Journal Square for, now that I think about it, over 20 years. Now that I think about it, like, hey, either way, I've been, like, the day is going good so far. Next, I'm going to, now I got like another blind run, and yeah, the morning's going good. 8:12 right now. I'm over in the Heights. Not gonna show like the road ahead of me because there are some people ahead of me, and yeah, so like, the things that I have to vent out right now is just, there's some people, I don't know how they got their license, how they're still driving, or like, you know, why weren't they arrested or anything? Like, it just annoys me when I'm cut off by like that one dude and everything, the light's green ahead of me, but then next thing you know, you're always cut off by that one guy that's going slower than necessary, stopping at every corner where there's no stop sign, and when finally there's a stop, and it's always those people that you're behind for a few blocks and everything, and you wish you was a cop so that you could put them in handcuffs immediately. I'm sorry to say it, it's just, those people get on my nerves. And then also, like, because there's a Italian festival that's being hosted by the Catholic Church in historic downtown, there's like a street that's blocked off and everything, and I was behind one of the New Jersey Transit cruisers and everything, one of the MCIs, and basically, like, you know, he had to be as careful as he can, so the roads was going a little bit slower than usual, but boy, okay, just the way traffic is and everything. And mind you, when the kids go back to school next month, like, if someone gets shot and killed in this city when school happens next month, that's because they didn't improve traffic. I'm sorry to say it, but I hate to predict it right now, but it's because they're not going to do anything to improve. Even the fact that, I've never been in a Honda where they choose not to have it at full capacity, but the RER that I have right now, last I checked, in fact, I got to pick up 2 passengers at this corner ahead of me. Basically I have to, basically they're gonna have this van at full capacity. I should be having a full van by the time I head back to Exchange Place, so it's insane. Oh, side note, I was able to try the blueberry cream pie from McDonald's. It was okay, but to me it tasted more like, if you ever had unfrosted Pop-Tarts, basically without the icing and everything, and had them toasted up and everything, that's what it tasted like. It was not bad, but I think the strawberry cream one is better. All right, 8:36 right now, and yeah, it was a full van and everything. Granted, it wasn't bad, it's just there are some people, guys especially, like, when there's certain ones that end up getting in the van, it's like, how come no one said that your cologne is going to choke everyone to death that even, like, breathes near you? But said all that to say that now I got another RER that should take me over to the Greenville area. I wasn't able to get lunch or anything or make any last night. One, money's pretty tight for us and everything. Like, I just love that if I would have went to see Spider-Man today, like, the ticket I would have gotten at a theater that we've gone to a few times on Staten Island, like, the ticket was only $11 and everything, which for some it seems like a lot, but honestly, $11 is a pretty good deal, especially nowadays. But said all that to say that let's head to Greenville, and, you know, hopefully later on for lunch today, maybe I could head by Target and get some Pizza Hut pizza. Either that or go to Wendy's or Burger King. We'll see. 9:09 right now, and basically what happened was, like, I was able to drop off a passenger a few minutes ago over here in Greenville, but the thing is, apparently a passenger from earlier with that RER to Exchange Place apparently forgot their AirPods, or may have lost them somewhere. I looked all over and I don't see them, which I kind of feel bad. I know it's like losing electronics and everything, and I know what it's like to have them stolen too. One time in my sophomore year in high school, had this phone that was brand new at the time. Like, whenever I played Angry Birds, it wasn't pixelated. That's how back then it was. Anyway, like, make the long story short, I was involved in after school one time, and basically couldn't find my phone anywhere after having it at that moment. Next day, when my parents located it, they saw that the SIM card was swiped out. I was so sad. And, you know, unlike nowadays where everything is basically in a cloud program, like iCloud, Google Drive, OneDrive, like, everything that was on that phone gone, including Angry Birds. But said all that to say that now I got now I could just be back as available. But while I'm gonna be back as available, I do want to go to the gas station and everything and make sure that this thing gets fueled up and ready. 9:58 right now, and I'm over here at Newport, and I'm just happy for 2 things. Well, really 3 things. 1, I got an open and walk-in shop for the vlog. 2, like, basically after the morning and everything, like, the morning's been okay, don't get me wrong, it's just after a while it gets a little bit exhausting. And three, traffic has died down for the most part. Like, Friday traffic is not bad, at least during the summertime. Like, I'm saying this right now because, like, when the kids go back to school next month in September, forget it. So, you know, that's that. All I know is I can't believe I'm less than a few weeks away from my staycation, my August staycation. I know it almost looks like I take a staycation like every year in July and everything. I like to do late June. It's just lately for the last few years, it's just I've been invited to a particular event that goes on towards the end of June. I like taking my staycation, my summer staycation as I call them, in early July, I believe. But yeah, all I know is the fact that I'm here before the Pizza Hut pizza. But honestly, just happy that I could at least use the bathroom. All I know is when I get home tonight, chances are I might just sleep a little bit more, because initially I thought I was not gonna, thank you. I thought I was not gonna be able to go to work today, and honestly, I was ready to just sleep for a little bit more, because honestly, I haven't been able to get good rest for the past few nights. It's not that I haven't been going to bed early, I have. It's just, you know, circumstances end up happening. And I think what's also adding to the greater level of exhaustion is the fact that it's very hot outside. Thankfully, I got my main bottle of water and everything, my refillable bottle, but I also have like 2 extra bottles, and I of course got my vitamin water with me just to keep some electrolytes. I almost got myself some lunchly, because one thing you gotta keep in mind if you're ever gonna be a driver for Via, Ryco, or a similar service, is that you can't always guarantee that you'll be at a particular spot to be able to rest and everything. Sometimes you have to just go with the flow and just find whatever is available to you. Like, when it came to gas this morning, thankfully I have a vehicle under Zipcar's umbrella, but make the long story short, I had to just go to the nearest gas station that was right there to be able to fill up. But now I gotta pick up someone from the Heights and bring them over to Journal Square. It shouldn't be too bad. I know prior to driving here, I had to test my brakes and make sure that they were functioning properly and everything, which is of course part of the pre-trip inspection. I think because of the fact that it was raining a good amount yesterday and there were some wet spots, I guess the brakes kind of responded to that. And you know, I'm constantly on the alert. Like, if I get an issue with anything, I let them know immediately, and they either ask if I feel unsafe to drive it, or they just tell me directly to just head back to the lot. But you'll see how all this drama goes by the next hard cut. It's 10:04 and I'm currently over here at Journal Square. Oh wait, 10:25. I'm sorry about that. Basically, I rarely vlog when I'm over here and everything, but check this out. There is an old G4500 that used to be with Greyhound that's now with another bus company, Skyway, I believe. And I believe it's a G4500. Someone can clarify in the comments. And if I'm correct, I know every weekend Jehovah's Witnesses are having the regional convention across the street over here at the Stanley and everything. And if I'm correct, I believe this weekend is Haitian Creole. There are conventions in like several languages and everything. I would check the official website just to be sure, not social media. Anyway, I jokingly said not social media, but I know that for journalists and everything that would like to make a report on witnesses, officially there's a Instagram and TikTok page, but like the official website is better. But said all that to say, hey, settle that to say that, yeah, like, I know there are cases where there's some old buses that are reassigned somewhere, so it's kind of cool seeing this bus right here and everything. All right, I got a passenger waiting around the corner. Let's continue. 11:37 right now, and yeah, back here at Target. Hopefully they got the Pizza Hut pizza ready, because I'm hungry. If they have it, great. If not, I'll just quickly get myself some lunch late, because I actually have to pick up someone at Jersey Avenue and 16th Street, which is not far from here. All I know is the fact that my feet are still hurting a little bit from yesterday. Like, I've just been having like a significant level of foot problems and everything, but not too severe and everything. Not like back when I was little and everything. Like, when I say little, I mean 10 years ago. I was volunteering technically as security for one event, and basically I was on my feet for the most part for 3 days. Monday morning, oh my God, I could not feel a thing. Like, my feet were just in so much pain. But let's see if they have the pizza. They had it, and they also had some chicken Alfredo pasta, which I didn't get. Although I ain't gonna lie, that sounds kind of good right now. Granted, I haven't started making my own Alfredo sauce at home, so maybe one of these days I'll be able to try it. Not from here, of course. Like, this was just a fortunate day with the fact that they have the pizza ready and everything. They had plain pepperoni and the Alfredo pasta. Like, really nothing else. But so let's say that I'm gonna quickly eat in the car, in the van, like van, car, whatever you want to call it. All I know is it's kind of funny because yesterday, some friends and I were talking and everything, and like, you know, one of my friends, it was both me and his wife. We were, it was me, him, his wife, and a few others that were at a table and everything. And basically, what happened was, we got into a whole debate about, like, which is better, minivans or SUVs and everything. Like, he's the kind of guy that, you know, prefers, you know, SUVs over minivans and everything, and he actually wants bigger and bigger vehicles, even though he's spending $60 regularly now to fuel up his Range Rover and stuff, which, you know, his choice and everything. Like, do I prefer the new urbanist style when it comes to city planning and with regards to driving vehicles? Absolutely. It's just, from work, I've seen the benefits of having minivans, especially the Honda Odysseys, like what I'm driving today, and the Toyota Sienna. Those are two of the best minivans on the market. All right, we're gonna eat and continue.
Many unbearable hours later.
2:45 right now, and I just dropped off my last passenger. I'm over here in the on basically on West Side Avenue in the Greenville area. Just stopped at DQ, finished in my dipped cone, and first off, the last two passengers I dropped off, cutest set of passengers I've had all day. Where first off, the daughter, who's already elderly herself and everything, like, it was an elderly mother-daughter. I believe they were Filipino, and I'm not saying this because I picked them up at Jollibee's, but anyway, I come by the store, she's like, my mom's coming out, and my mom, I'm like, you're not the mom? Like, gray hair and everything. The mom was just as cute. I mean, it was kind of scary when she passed me my $1 tip as I was making a left-hand turn on the highway. But it was funny. And then just now when I got my dipped cone, okay, why does every ice cream parlor always got the cutest cashiers? Like just imagine a chubby Filipino. That's all I have to say. Like, she was so cute. But anyway, finishing my ice cream, and I'm gonna head back to the lot. Now I'm back, and yeah, I was trying to see if I could be able to get a pick next to one of our newer EVs, J73 MMZ. I love that we're getting a lot of electric cars in the fleet now and everything, cause it's it's not only because of the fact that we could save gas, but also, speaking of which, here's Rust Bucket. It's not just because of the fact that we get to save gas, but also because of the fact that again, the shorter the capacities in each vehicle, the more faster we're able to complete a run with a certain group of passengers and then be ready for the next one. And it's all the more reasons why the VIA should start to consider just having more zones within Jersey City instead of in or out of the central business district, which is 2, and just go with multiple zones, ideally connecting people to the nearest train station and everything. Now, for those that live near Grove Street, near Journal Square, near Newport, that's a different story. But for those that live in the outskirts, like in Greenville, got plenty of light rail stations that you could be able to connect to. And believe it or not, the local train actually doesn't take that long. The Bayonne Flyer that I was able to take yesterday to Journal Square and everything, well, of course, to Exchange Place and then the path to Journal Square, basically, like, all it is like 2 minutes faster, 2 or 3 minutes, which is frankly not a lot of time when you think about it. It's also one of the drawbacks to skip stop services in general. I'm not saying that there isn't a need for skip stop services. Spoiler alert on my book series. Next year, I'm actually gonna introduce a book where the transit service that is used within the resort actually has an upgraded form of skip stop service, which uses AI to be able to help to make sure that there can be skip stops in both directions, and it could be as frequent as possible without messing with those that rely on local trains and everything. And it's something that, you know, I've also been able to implement in other forms of transit and everything, because not every metro system can be like New York with 4 tracks and everything. But hey, all I know is I did try to record after dropping off some people at Newport Mall, but at the time my phone was hot. The thing about the Hondas, both the Hondas and the Chryslers, is that basically, like, when it comes to trying to charge my phone, it doesn't work as properly and everything. And after a while, the battery just gets really hot to a point where my phone can't even recharge, which is insane. So there were times when I had to, like, turn off the screen, make it go black, so that way nothing could happen and everything. Because for something to happen to your phone while you're at work, like, that has happened to me twice, with honestly the worst of that circumstance, and it's happening earlier this year. And the reason why I say that was the worst is because of how I reacted on my end. I honestly didn't react the best, and, you know, should something like that happen again, I hope not, but should something like that happen again, hopefully I could be in a calmer state of mind. But said all that to say that, you know, day's done, ready to go home. Like, I am frankly too tired to try to go to a movie theater to see Spider-Man. I'm not even going to see it on Sunday, which is like my only good day, because tomorrow I'm actually going to be meeting up with some friends in Rahway, New Jersey, which is about an hour to a half hour to an hour's drive from Staten Island, and from where I live on Staten Island. And yeah, just gonna be there for a little bit and then come back. Sunday, I just want to simply relax at home and everything, because 1, I got some chores I got to take care of, and 2, yeah, just want to make sure that everything's good, especially because, you know, gonna be back to, like, still taking care of certain things and everything, because I got somewhere to be on Monday, gonna be back at work again next week Tuesday, somewhere on Wednesday, somewhere on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. I'm dying just thinking about it. It's not that it's bad. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And yeah. Like I think I'm just gonna watch a movie on Disney Plus. I know some friends and family recommended seeing like one movie in particular on Disney Plus that I'm thinking about, that I thought about and everything, and hopefully it's good, but we'll see y'all later.